I think it was a very important moment for France to host Euro 2016 after two major terror attacks in quick succession. The attack at the Bataclan Theatre was still very vivid in people's memories, but there was still the same street culture you'd expect there, smiles on people's faces. They enjoyed the festival of football that was going on in their country.
The action will get underway in the next few hours, and we'll be back to talking about the football for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
There'd been huge discussion during the qualifying for Euro 2016 about too many teams being let in. It was a bigger tournament, but actually the Minnows were one of the great success stories of this tournament in France. Iceland and Wales defying the odds to get to the latter knockout stages of the tournament and bringing a smile to people's faces. Euro 2016 was Wales's first major football tournament since the World Cup back in 1958. For a country that's produced so many famous footballers, most recently Gareth Bale, the Real Madrid star, it's astonishing to think that they hadn't got to a major event. And suddenly under Chris Coleman, Wales were a team transformed, and certainly they deserved to get every bit as far as they did at Euro 2016. Iceland's story is possibly more remarkable than Wales in terms of how much of an impact the Minnows had at Euro 2016, because if you look at the stats, the numbers of footballers just available for the first team, it's just tiny. And to think that they got as far as they did purely based on grassroots development and superior coaching, they just absolutely exceeded even the most optimistic experts' opinion. The first pressure on France as host of Euro 2016 was to put on a good tournament, and having done that, the added bonus was how their team performed on the pitch. Remember, the last time they'd hosted a major event, the World Cup in 1998, they had lifted the trophy. And although there wasn't quite as much certainty about this team as there maybe had been back in 1998, as France went through the matches, getting win after win through the knockout stages, the optimism grew. Approaching the final, it was almost as if France were definitely going to win, they were destined to win, but then Portugal spoiled the party. This was all about Cristiano Ronaldo and everything he'd done to try and make himself the best footballer in the world, and then also to lift Portugal to that status too. And at some stages during his international career, he seemed like he was a bit stroppy and fed up with his international teammates. But despite the golden generation of Portugal, epitomised by Luis Figo, not ever winning a major title, Ronaldo led his country to glory. Their wait is over. They're Euro 2016 champions, and they thoroughly deserve it.
There's a massive Portuguese community here in Paris, so there will be celebrations regardless on the Champs-Élysées, which has been closed to cars. It just won't be cries of Allez les Bleus.
France missing out, yes, disappointment in football terms, but away from the pitch, they staged a successful Euro 2016 against a backdrop of security fears, and for that, they should be rightly proud.